Hare Krishna. Jaya Ekadashi or Bhaimi Ekadashi has to be observed on 8 February 2025 Saturday. So today we will discuss about the glorifications of this Ekadashi Vrata, Jaya Ekadashi or Bhaimi Ekadashi. And the Jaya Ekadashi Vrata Mahatmya or the glorification has been mentioned in Bhavishyottara Purana. And in Bhavishyottara Purana, this Ekadashi has been mentioned as Jaya Ekadashi Vrata. This is the Ekadashi of Magh month because it occurs during the waxing moon of Magh month. There are 2 Ekadashi Vrata in every lunar month. So in the month of Magh, there are 2 Ekadashi Vrata also. One is Shatila Ekadashi Vrata, which occurs on the dark fortnight of Magh month, and in the light fortnight it occurs Jaya Ekadashi or Bhaimi Ekadashi Vrata. And this is the second Ekadashi Vrata of Magh month, which has to be observed on 8 February 2025 in the whole world, same day in the whole world. This Ekadashi has been mentioned in Garuda Purana as Bhaimi Ekadashi. So someone may think that this Ekadashi is Bhaimi Ekadashi. That means Bhimsen also observed this Ekadashi Vrata? No, this is mentioned in Padma Purana that the Ekadashi Bhimsen has been observed is the Ekadashi of Jyeshtha month, the Ekadashi of light fortnight of Jyeshtha month, which is called Pandava Nirjala Ekadashi or Bhaimi Ekadashi or Bhimshini Ekadashi. And this Ekadashi of Magh month, light fortnight of Magh month, is called also Bhaimi Ekadashi and Jaya Ekadashi Vrata. And there are many names has been mentioned in different Puranas. So today we will discuss about this Ekadashi Vrata, the glorifications of this Jaya Ekadashi Vrata. So before discussing about the glorifications of this Vrata, we will now mention the Parana time, which has to be done on the next day of this Ekadashi. So we will observe this Ekadashi all over the world on 8 February. And the next day in the morning we have to do Parana, we have to break the fasting. And the next day on 10th February we have another Vrata, Nityananda Triyodashi, the appearance day of Lord Nityananda Prabhu. So the Parana time of Jaya or Bhaimi Ekadashi Vrata is who are residing in West Bengal, they have to break the fasting on the next day 6:17 a.m. to 9:57 a.m. and who are residing in Chennai, they have to break the fasting in between 6:33 a.m. to 10:26 a.m. and who are residing in Delhi, the Parana time is 7:04 a.m. to 10:44 a.m. In Bangladesh, the Parana time is 6:43 a.m. to 10:13 a.m. In New York, the Parana time is 6:57 a.m. to 8:57 a.m. In Montreal, 7:04 a.m. to 8:57 a.m. In London, 7:25 to 10:38 a.m. In Dubai, 7 to 10:41 a.m. So wherever you stay, anywhere in the world, you can inform us where do you stay, and about the Parana time we can inform you about the Parana time. Because in every Ekadashi we mention the Parana time of 151 places all over the world on our another channel. So now we will discuss about the glorifications of this Ekadashi, Jaya Ekadashi or Bhaimi Ekadashi, which has been mentioned in Bhavishyottara Purana in the conversation between Lord Krishna and Maharaj Yudhishthira. Once Maharaj Yudhishthira asked Lord Krishna, O Lord Krishna, O original personality of Godhead, O Lord of the universe Sri Krishna, you are the original cause of the 4 types of living entities, namely those who born from perspiration, those born from seeds, those born from egg, and those born from embryos. You alone are the creator and the maintainer of everything. Please describe to me the glories of that Ekadashi which occurs during the waxing moon in the month of Magh. Also, please explain to me the procedure for observing this Ekadashi and which deity is to be worshipped on this auspicious day. Then Lord Krishna said, O best of the kings, Yudhishthira, the Ekadashi which occurs during the waxing moon in the month of Magh is celebrated as Jaya Ekadashi. Following of this Ekadashi takes away all one's sinful reactions. the performer of this Vrat is never subjected to accept the body of a ghost. O king, as far as avoiding liberation and exhausting one's sinful reactions are concerned, this Ekadashi has no substitute. O Lion of the King, now please hear the description of this Ekadashi Vrat which I had previously narrated in Padma Purana. The demigods were living happily in the heavenly kingdom of Indra under his rule. In the Nandan Kanana forest, which was filled with the fragrance of fully blossomed parijata flowers, and where the Apsaras freely enjoyed their lives, Indra also enjoyed various exchanges with the Apsaras. Once Indra, in the pleasant mood, arranged a dance festival of 50 million Apsaras. In that assembly there was a Gandharva, a singer named Pushpadanta. Another Gandharva or singer named Chitrasena came there along with his wife Malini and his daughter. Chitrasena had a son named Pushpavana, whose son was Malyavan. A Gandharvi named Pushpavanti became attracted by the beauty of Malyavan, being pierced by the sharp arrows of Cupid. The most beautiful Pushpavanti tried various ways such as gestures and glances to bring Malyavan under her control. O king, what can I describe the splendid beauty of Pushpavanti? She had beautiful arms which resembled the robes of Cupid. The beauty of her face resembled the beauty of the moon. On seeing such a beautiful woman, Pushpavanti, Malyavan totally became captivated. In order to please Indra, both Malyavan and Pushpavanti began to perform dancing and singing with other Apsaras in the dance festival. But since both were attracted to each other, they could not perform well. As a result, there was a disturbance in the ongoing performance of dancing assembly. Continuously looking each other through the corner of their eyes, both of them became pierced by the arrows of Cupid. When Indra noticed the perpetual disturbance in the process of singing and dancing, he understood their mental condition. Due to constant disturbance in their performance, Indra felt insulted and cursed them as follows: "Both of you are fools and sinful. You have disobeyed my order. Hence I am cursing you. Both of you accept the bodies of a male and a female ghost, and take birth in the earthly planet, and enjoy the result of your karma." After being cursed in this way, both Malyavan and Pushpavanti received the bodies of ghosts and began to spend their miserable lives within a cave of the Himalaya mountain. As a result of receiving these ghost bodies, both of them felt great distress and lamentation. By the influence of the curse, they could not take pleasure from the sense of smelling, touch, and sleeping. While wandering in the deep forest, in the dense forest and cold mountainous regions of Himalaya, once they sat down in one place and began to introspect, they felt extreme sadness and merged in the ocean of repentance. Both Malyavan and Pushpavanti, in the form of male and female ghosts, spent that day without taking any food, while continually repenting for their misdeeds. Coincidentally, this day was the auspicious day of Jaya Ekadashi in the month of Magh. Although they were extremely afflicted with hunger and thirst, they did not take anything on that day. Even they were abstained from taking any roots, fruits, or water. O king, in this way, when the ghost couple was sitting underneath a banyan tree, in this miserable condition, the sun was about to set. Due to freezing cold and being absorbed in deep thought, they felt great unhappiness and spent the entire night without sleeping. Due to mental disturbance, no propensity for sense gratification, appeared in their hearts. O king, in this way they unknowingly observed the vow of Jaya Ekadashi, and by the influence of pity accumulated from observing this vow, the very next day they attained liberation from their ghost bodies. Thereafter, Pushpavati and Malyavan regained their original positions and returned to heaven through airplanes. On returning to heaven, both of them happily approached Indra, in the king of demigods, and offered their obeisances. When Indra saw them, he was struck with wonder, and he asked them, "What wonder? By the influence of which pity have your ghostly condition of lives been solved? Which demigod has freed you from my curse?" In answer to this, Malyavan said, "By the causeless mercy of Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and as a result of observing the vow of Jaya Ekadashi Vrata, which is very dear to Lord Krishna, we have become freed from the curse. O Master, I am telling you with full conviction that we have been freed from our ghostly lives simply by the influence of devotional service." After hearing this word, Indra again said to Malyavan, "You have become purified as a result of executing devotional service to Lord Vishnu and observing the vow of Ekadashi. Therefore, you are worshipable by me also. Those human beings who were engaged in devotional service to Lord Vishnu are certainly worshipped and respected by me." Thereafter, Pushpavati and Malyavan began to live happily in the heavenly planet. O King Yudhishthira, this is why one must observe all the Ekadashi Vrata. Observance of the vow of Jaya Ekadashi or Bhaimi Ekadashi takes away all the sin. The secondary fruits of observing this Vrata is that one automatically receives the pity of giving charity, performing sacrifices, which has been mentioned in Vedas, and visiting holy places. If one properly follow the vows of this Ekadashi with faith and devotion, then he lives in Vaikuntha forever. Just by reading and hearing the glorifications of this Ekadashi Vrata, one can attain the result of Agnishtama sacrifice. So this is the glories of this Vrata, Bhaimi Ekadashi or Jaya Ekadashi Vrata. Please observe this Ekadashi Vrata in this year, 8 February 2025, Saturday. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.